G'day ladies and gents, I'm Trishan Thorogood and welcome to the third video. For this video we're going to be spawning a character inside the Photon Unity network. So to begin off we're going to import the standard character pack. Let's wait for that to decompress. And we're just going to be using the first person shooter. So we don't need third person controller, so we'll just get rid of that. And there we go. Import that. Now while that imports, we're going to make a new function here called spawn inside of our server handler. Call it spawn. And next what we're going to do is just quickly get rid of this Photon network instantiate the cube. Just going to put spawn here. We haven't added any functions to this yet, but we'll do that in a second. Now that our standard assets have loaded, we're going to add in the first person controller. As you can see, there it is there. But there's no visuals to it at the moment, so we'll quickly add a visual to that. Looks about right. Get rid of that capsule collider and add it to the first person controller. Now what we're going to do is put it inside of our resources folder. Call it player. Put it inside of there. Now there's a problem here. When we connect, all of the characters over the, well, every player can control it at this point. So what we're going to do is deactivate first person controller and deactivate first person character. And we're then going to go into our script spawn here and say game object my player equals Photon network dot instantiate player spawn dot transform dot position spawn dot transform dot rotation. Let's put 0. Next we're going to want to activate what we disabled. So we disabled the first person controller. So what we want to go do is my player dot find child dot transform dot find child first person character dot set active dot game object dot set active and put that as true. Next we're going to want to get the first person controller script itself and activate that. So to do that we go my player dot get component what is it called? first person controller. Dot enabled equals true. Doesn't seem to be working for some reason. So let me type that in again. Alright. There's another way of doing this. What we can do is get component in here. Get first person controller. Mono behavior inside of here. Done enabled equals true. Put the first person controller on our prefab player. We should also make a platform just so our character does the infinity fall. Put a plane. Put that 0, 0, 0. Yeah. So now when we press play, it should automatically spawn in a character. Oh, we forgot to add a photon view onto our character here. Don't forget to do that. Now what you're also going to want to do is get the transform and put it inside the component here. So now that that's done, you can press play. As you can see, we've got control of a first person controller.